So what I'm fixing to do is pull this slip-on exhaust off my 2020 Lowrider S. One of the guys in the group wanted to get a video and get an idea of kind of what it takes to get it on and off. And gonna go through it step by step. Gonna start with some of the things that you'll need. It's really simple. You need a 3/16 Allen wrench, a ratchet, the 9/16, I believe it is, painter's tape. Painter's tape is really important, especially if you don't want scratches on everything. You're going to be working in a tight spot. This type of tape doesn't leave a residue. I'm going to show you where I put it. So what I've done is I've applied tape to the top of the slip-on muffler and also to the top of the frame side. When you get in here with an Allen wrench, it's pretty tight. So anything you can do to keep from scratching, because you're eventually gonna hit this on accident. You're gonna hit this on accident. I don't use power tools in here because that's a real quick way to get a scratch or mess up. Things happen. Hand tools, you can be a little bit more controlled, so I'll take my time with it. The other place I'll put some tape when the time comes is gonna be right here. So that's your 9/16, and then each one of the slip-ons has 2 here, and the bottom 2 here. I'm gonna work top to bottom, and it'll be reversed for install. You'll put your bottom one in first, and then your top one, and you're good to go. So I got the first one off, the top one, and as you can see, the tape comes off. It doesn't leave any residue. Since this was previously installed, that exhaust gasket's perfectly fine to use again. But if you try to remove it, you're going to damage it. You will have to replace it. These are new. I put these in not long ago at all, so the person that purchased these is pretty lucky. They don't have to mess with it. They can just slide these on and bolt them up, and they're ready to go. So this is what it looks like with that first slip-on off. I'm just going to peel this tape off. It doesn't need to be on there anymore. And again, no residue. No scratches, more importantly. So the last thing I got to do is just pull these 2 right here, pull this lower bolt, give it a little wiggle as I pull, and off it'll come, and now you're ready to install a different slip-on or move on to the headers if you're putting on a full exhaust. So that's all there is to it. Got both of them off. They're both looking really good. They're nice and clean, no scratches because I use that painter's tape. Make sure you retain your factory hardware. You should have 4 Allen head bolts, and you should have 2 of these guys. Make sure you keep all this stock hardware, the exhaust pipe and everything you're going to use to reinstall these if you're putting another set of slip-ons on the motorcycle. Pay attention. Some of the slip-ons, like these for instance, have a silver nut and then a clean side. So when you install it, you want to make sure that when you put it on the motorcycle, the silver is hidden. Like I know on these, if you get them mixed up, the silver ball will be showing. To me, doesn't look as nice, but they will go on